y'all, welcome back to the channel. We are back with Life with Lex episode 7. Y'all, it's about to get a little spicy, okay? Because we are talking about terrible retail shoppers, okay? So might hit a nerve for some of y'all, okay? Because y'all might do this, but I mean no harm. But I do just want to put it out there that a lot of people just make retail jobs harder than they have to be, okay? So that's what we talking about today, okay? So holiday season is here. Y'all know if you work retail, it's rough out here, okay? It's the worst season to work retail. But anyway, I have 7 reasons, okay? Actually, it's more so like 7 tips, I guess, to improve your retail shopping experience to make the holiday season better for all of us, okay? So please, I beg y'all, please watch this and watch till the end so you know the number 1 tip, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to disguise the place I work for right now because I'm finna talk about y'all so bad I don't want to get fired just in case somebody sees. So today I work at Tasha's, okay? That's what we're calling the store. We talking about Tasha's, all right? So number 7, when you threaten to go somewhere else to buy a product, we do not care. So stop saying it. That does nothing, okay?
We don't care.
Example, Tasha's is really cracking down on like coupons, okay? Paper coupons that people bring in, because a lot of people are doing like fraud stuff with paper coupons. So they're really cracking down on what paper coupons they'll accept and what they won't. This lady brings in a coupon for a loaf of bread, and the system told us on the screen, Tasha's don't accept this coupon, right? So the person sent her to customer service, like, okay, maybe they can do something about it. I was working customer service that day, so she come up to the desk and she's like, hey, you know, I tried to use this coupon. It wouldn't work over there. So I tried it and it said that Tasha's don't accept this coupon. So I told her that, and she was like, well, why? I was like, what I just said to y'all, like, they're really cracking down on fraud. They don't accept all coupons anymore. She gonna tell me, well, I guess I'll go somewhere else to buy the product. So I said, okay, have a good one. Like, this was like, I don't get why people think y'all saying, well, I'm just gonna go somewhere else buy the product. Get out and go do that. Like, we do not care. Tasha's is not pressed for a loaf of bread. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I wanna know, what is the desired response to that? Like, do y'all want us to be like, oh, no, please stay here, buy the loaf of bread? No. Are you crazy? No, ma'am. You gonna go somewhere else to buy it? Please, by all means, get out. Okay, number 6. Y'all, please stop returning food. Please, I beg y'all. I don't know one retail store, grocery store, whatever, that takes returns for food and then resells it, okay? Why would we resell food that been in your house already? That doesn't make sense. And the only thing that we could do, speaking about just Tasha's, I don't know what other stores do, we don't resell food that y'all return, even if it's unopened. We waste thousands of dollars every single day because people return food. Some people be like, well, I got the wrong flavor. Pay attention to what you're buying. Why are you just grabbing stuff? I can kind of see strawberry and cherry, but like, if you're getting something meant to be strawberry and you can grab blueberry, now you just not even paying attention at this point. Like, you just grabbing stuff. That is irritating. Just pay attention to what you're buying and you could have saved us money. Or even then, who cares? Just eat it. It's that serious unless you're allergic or something. If you ain't, it's that serious. You've returned food because you got the wrong flavor. Come on now. Or people be killing me,
well, I wanted to try something new and it's nasty, so I want my money back.
Stop being adventurous. Stop. Buy what you usually buy. The day that we get the most returns for food is the day after Halloween. Why? Because y'all buy too much Halloween candy and then you come back and want to get your money back. First of all, let me tell y'all, it's better to run out of candy for them kids than to have too much. You run out of candy, it is what it is. They gonna go to the next door anyway and get candy. But y'all sitting up here spending $140 on candy and then y'all only use $40 of it. It don't make sense to me. And then you've been giving out candy for years. You don't know the average amount of kids that you're gonna get every year on Halloween. Come on now. Y'all, I swear, this lady, the day after Halloween, she came in and returned $120 worth of candy. $120 worth of perfectly good candy, unopened, and we couldn't do nothing but throw it away. Y'all don't look at the bigger picture. Like, it's people in I was gonna say other countries, but it's people in other countries and this country that are killed for that. It don't gotta be candy. People return oatmeal, cereal. People that's out here starving, don't know where they meal coming from, and we sitting up here throwing food away. Perfectly good food. It kills me every single time that I have to throw something away because y'all are careless. The point, stop returning food. Number 5, if the stores you frequently shop at have an app, just download it. It is 2020. It's about to be 2023. We are moving towards a more digital technological world, okay? It is what it is. You gonna get left behind if you still sitting and coming up in these stores, don't know nothing about apps and all that. Save yourself the frustration, save us the frustration, okay? Just download the app, please. Tasha specifically, they want as many people as possible to download and use their app. The way that they choose to promote the app is by giving people that have the app certain prices on stuff, deals, all that. It's an incentive to download the app. There are signs around Tasha's that tell you this deal is a Tasha's app exclusive, okay? Meaning you can only get this deal if you have the app. That says it in big red letters. So that means if you do not have the app and you don't scan your Tasha wallet, you ain't getting that price, you ain't getting that deal, nothing. But of course, people see the deal, but they don't see that it's Tasha's app exclusive. Y'all skip over that. You come up, say it's dresses 30% off. Tasha's app exclusive says on the sign in red. You come up to the register with a dress, it rings up regular price. Here you go. That's supposed to be 30% off. Do you have the app? No. Well, you're not getting the 30% off. Like it says right there on the sign that it's a Tasha's app exclusive. The main people that do it is old people that usually do that. And it's always they come up in there, well, I don't have the app. Okay, well, guess what, Sally? You ain't getting the 30% off. The deal is for people with Tasha's app. So if you ain't got it, you ain't getting the sale. Period. It's another one I could talk about all day, but the point, download the app for the stores that you shop at frequently. Number 4 really grinds my gears, okay? But if you are a customer that uses stores, curbside pickup, drive up, whatever you want to call it, services, clean your car and leave your animal at home. I am someone that does the curbside pickup orders for Tasha's, okay? If you don't know, that just means you order stuff online and someone comes out and brings it to your car, okay? Cool. Why do y'all use that service and don't clean your car? I really want to know. I kid you not. I see the nastiest, most disgusting, dirtiest, most trifling vehicles ever, every single day. I don't know where the disconnect is. Like, don't you know if someone about to come in your car that's not your immediate family, wouldn't that prompt you to, maybe I should clean this, especially the area that you want the bags. Like, I could see if you want the bags in your trunk and you don't clean the front seat, the back seat, cool, okay, whatever. But if you know you want groceries in your trunk, why are you leaving the trunk all dirty and nasty? That don't make sense. One time I was doing the curbside pickup, whatever, and I go up to her car, we get the code, whatever. So I'm like, where do you want your bag? She said the trunk. Y'all, I opened that trunk and it was a nasty, dirty potty that you use to potty train kids, and it was full of dried up pee. Y'all be so trifling. It be so many people. That car be riddled with fast food bags, cups, old, dirty, nasty, beat up, stinking shoes, gym bags. Oh my God. Like, and do y'all not know that how dirty your car is indicates what your house look like? Okay? So as bad as y'all cars are, I can only imagine how y'all houses look. And then some of y'all cars be stank, like not even just like junky or whatever, but some of the cars, like the air in the car be stanking. Like, what are you doing? You driving with your booty or something? Like, I don't understand why your car stank. Please get some air freshener. Clean your car, I beg you. And lastly, leave your animal at home. Like, some of y'all, it's ridiculous how attached y'all be to your dogs to the point where you got to bring the dog with you everywhere. Like, first of all, if you can't leave your dog at home for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's a problem. But my thing is, why is that mug sitting in the passenger seat? This lady pull up, I'm bringing her stuff to her car, and I see a huge dog. I'm talking about, this dog had to been like a Great Dane, and he was in the passenger seat. So I'm at the driver's window asking her, I'm like, where do you want your bags? She's like, oh, in the passenger seat. I said, oh no, not today. I am not putting your bags in the passenger seat. Your dog is right there. She was like, Oh, he's harmless. And I said, ma'am, I'm not comfortable putting your stuff right there where that dog is at. So I'm gonna leave the stuff outside or I'm gonna put it in your back seat. You let me know which one works best for you. She's like, oh, okay, I guess the back seat. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Do y'all know it's people that in this world that are severely allergic to dogs, cats, pet hair, all that stuff? Not only that, it's people that are severely afraid of dogs. Like me. I can deal with small dogs and I can deal with dogs that I grew up with, my family's dogs. I can deal with that. I don't care if he's harmless.
Oh, he'll attack you with kisses.
Girl, now what would happen if I reach my hand over that dog and he bite me and then they put that mug down because you didn't want to leave him at the house for 15 minutes? Then what? Then what? That's your fault. Everybody is not comfortable around your dog and you shouldn't expect that from people. You tripping. Oh, y'all, that one makes me mad because no. Anyway, we just spent a little minute on this one, but point, clean your car and leave your animal at home. Thanks. Whew, we done made it to top 3. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, managers are not magicians, okay? Y'all love to call a manager for the dumbest stuff, and because they're a manager, you think your request is automatically gonna be taken care of? Nah, no, not all the time. You got a complaint? Cool. If you have a reasonable situation needs to be overridden that a manager could take care of, cool. But for dumb stuff that they can't change because it's an actual store policy or rule, that's what be killing me that y'all be calling a manager for. For example, this lady came in there and she bought this big old, y'all know them Jeeps that kids be driving in? So she came and got one of them and the box was dented, right? So she gonna come in there and she was like, well, the box is dented, so I want to go and get a nicer box. I'm just gonna do a switcheroo. No, you're not. That's not how that works. You have to return that one and go buy the other box, unless you want to walk out of here and steal the other Jeep. In a nicer way, I basically told her, don't work like that. Sorry, you have to return that one and go and grab the other. So she's like, let me speak to a manager. What do you think the manager is about to do? That is the store policy. You cannot just switch stuff. It don't work like that. You would be stealing. Like, what makes y'all think that something you bought, box is a little dented, you think you just about to switch? It does not work like that. Like, every product has to be accounted for in a store, okay? You cannot do that. What is the manager gonna do? Allow you to steal? No. So I said, okay, call the manager, and guess what? The manager said the same exact thing that I said. It does not work like that. Last example of this, right? Calling managers for stupid stuff. So when you want to come in and return something, right? You don't have your receipt, you don't have your card that you bought it on. The last resort, I'm gonna say that again, last resort, meaning the last thing that we can do is return stuff with your ID, okay? That's how Tasha's works, okay? But also there is a limit on that ID. That limit is between $70 and $100, okay? Now that is put in place so you can return something if you need an emergency, but you don't abuse that, okay? If the item is over $100, you can't do it, but you can return multiple items that add up to $100 or $70, whatever the limit is for your specific ID. But once you hit that limit, you can't return nothing else with your ID for another year. Like I said, that policy is put in place so people don't abuse ID returns, okay? So this lady that comes in there so much, we all know her. She come in there all the time, returning stuff on her ID. She hit her limit, okay? The system tells us that. So she tried to return some Pampers. Parents, if you know, them boxes of Pampers be expensive. So we could not do it because she hit the limit already. So I told her, sorry, but we're unable to make the return because you hit the limit on your ID. So she's like, okay, so what do we do now? Either you find the receipt or you find the card that you bought them with.
I don't have access to the card anymore.
Well, you need to find the receipt.
I don't have the receipt.
Well, SOL, ma'am, you hit your limit. There's nothing else we can do.
Can I call a manager?
What is the manager going to do? The manager cannot override policy. That is the policy. You returning too much stuff on your ID. Like I said, you are someone that is abusing the ID return. So for people like you, that's why the policy was made. The manager cannot override that.
Well, let me talk to them.
Okay. Called the manager. She said the same exact thing. We cannot override. There's no way to override ID returns that have hit the limit.
Are you sure?
Girl, y'all don't get me started. Stop calling managers for stupid stuff. All right, 8 times out of 10, they gonna tell you the same exact thing that the workers tell you, okay? Thanks. Okay, so number 2 kind of goes along with what I've been saying throughout this whole video, but I had to make it a specific point. Y'all, please stop expecting rules and policies to be broken bent for your stupid situations, okay? It's giving entitlement, okay? Like, and I have learned over all these years I've been working retail, the average person is entitled. Y'all be entitled to people's time, entitled to stuff that don't belong to you. You be entitled to people and workers because you feel like they should just do whatever you want because we work there. No. Rules and policies and all that are put in place for a reason, and they're not meant to be broken, okay, or overridden because you had to drive far. We don't care about that. That ain't our problem. People love to say, well, I drove all the way over here. We don't care. That was your choice. We don't have nothing to do with your gas tank. Come on now.
We don't care.
We are not responsible for y'all not reading the fine print. Signs are the way they are on purpose, okay? Every sign has fine print. Read it. It is not our fault that the party event got canceled. It ain't our fault that you couldn't get to somewhere fast enough. It's not our fault that you couldn't get to the bank. You forgot your Tasha card at home. It ain't our fault that you low on cash. You ain't got no money on your card. You forgot your link card. That has nothing to do with us.
We don't care.
Stop being so entitled and do what you got to do before you come to the store. Thanks. Whew. And number 1, y'all. I've also, again, kind of mentioned this a little bit in other parts of the video, but I'm going to say it again. Read the sign and read your receipt in full, please. It will save you so much time, confusion, and so much more just by reading. Just read, please. Your receipt, look at it. Look at the back, okay? A lot of retail stores have return policies that are on the back of the receipt. Read it. Tasha's don't do that, but most other retail stores have the full refund policy, exchange, all that on the back of the receipt. Read it. Read the sign in full, okay? The sign gonna tell you what is on sale. For how much? How long is that sale going on for? What's excluded? What's included? If you can mix and match. If it's an app exclusive. If you have to spend a certain amount to get this price. If you have to buy a certain number of something. If it's buy one, get another free. Something like that. It's going to say all that. The sign says all that. I promise you it does. Y'all won't believe it because all you see is the big $9.99. Okay, that's big on purpose, okay? Because we want you to see the low price. The exclusions and all that, the specifics are very small. But don't be that one that gets fooled at the register. Just read the fine print, save yourself the time. Duh. Matter of fact, I got a sign in my phone and I saved it for this video. Read the sign in its entirety. It's gonna make your shopping experience much better, okay? Back to the receipts, okay? Receipts need to be read too, okay? Read it before you chuck it in the trash. Tasha specifically tells you if a certain product has to be returned within a certain window, and it tells you if a certain item cannot be returned at all under no circumstances. The only thing that we cannot return is open media stuff, so like open music, video games, stuff like that. Open air mattress, can't return that. And gift cards, you cannot return a gift card. No matter what, no exceptions. There's no way a manager can override that. It says on your receipt when you buy gift cards, cannot be returned. It says that in bold black letters, okay? But guess what? How many people you think we still get up in Tasha saying they want to return gift cards? So this is my last interaction story I'm gonna tell, okay? This guy comes to the customer service desk and he's like, I want to make a return. I'm like, cool. Y'all, he done bought $600 worth of gift cards, okay? And the type of gift card it was, y'all know them kind of ones that have like, it's a gift card you can use to like 4 or 5, 6 different restaurants. Like it was that one. So he had $600 gift cards that could be used at the 4 restaurants was like something with an F, Bahama Breeze, Carrabba's, something else. But he wanted them specifically for the restaurant started with F. I'm gonna just call it 4 Gems. So he bought those $100 gift cards specifically for 4 Gems, right? So he like, I want to return the gift cards. I'm like, I'm sorry, we can't return gift cards. This man said,
I bought them specifically for 4 Gems, but the closest 4 Gems is in Milwaukee.
Sorry to you. Like, we can't return gift cards. So I was like, okay, but there are other restaurant options on that gift card. So maybe the recipients can go to one of those. He's like,
I'm trying to pay for nice dinners for these recipients, and Olive Garden ain't no nice restaurant.
I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't have nothing to do with what them people think is a nice dinner. But bottom line, you standing in my face trying to do something that you can't do. I don't care if you spent $1,000. Your fault. And we can't do it. So he started to go this angle like he just bought them, right? Like he just bought them, walked to the car, realized Forgiano's wasn't in Illinois, and tried to come back and return them. So he kept saying,
I just bought them 2 minutes ago.
I don't care if you bought them 10 seconds ago. I don't care. We just finished a transaction T-minus seconds ago. You ain't returning them gift cards. Then he kept doing it again. And I was telling him, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter when the purchase was made. The gift card has already been purchased. You cannot return it. Y'all, he kept doing this.
But I just bought them 2 minutes ago.
We don't care.
So of course, what do? He keep doing this. He's like, well, I need to speak to a manager. The manager can't do nothing about it. The manager gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you. I don't care. I want to talk to the manager. Okay. I called the manager. He explains the situation. He's like, sorry, but we can't return gift cards under no exception. There's no way I can override it or whatever. You can't do gift cards like that. We can't return gift cards. Again, he like, I bought them 2 minutes ago.
We don't care.
He's like,
Well, I need to talk to someone over you.
the person over him was not in the store that day. He told him that. So he was like, well, I want to talk to corporate. Y'all, he called corporate while he was standing right there. And they told him the same exact thing. That Tasha's does not accept returns for gift cards under any circumstances. And that it's not our fault that you didn't realize before you bought them that Forgiano's ain't in this state. So he walked out mad. But guess what? You still got them gift cards. And you ain't get your money back. Those are my 7 tips to improving the shopping experience for everyone. Okay, please take this into consideration next time you go to the store. The workers there are probably stressed. I know they are, actually. Because I am. But I am quitting my retail job very, very soon. Won't be me for too much longer, but thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Comment if you want, like if you liked it. Definitely subscribe though, and I will see y'all in the next one.